President Aswajubola Ahmed Tinubu jets out to France for working visit. Kano State Governor Alhaji Abakabir Yusuf have been commended for his effort in maintaining peace and order in the state. Governor Abakabir Yusuf have condoled Kano Emir and APC chairman over demise of Galadiman Kano. Today being the 1st of Shawwal 1446 after Hijrah, equivalent to 2nd April 2025. I am Abdullah Hassan. Now the news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to embark on a working visit to Paris, France, where he will assess his administration progress at midpoint of his tenure. The visit will provide an opportunity for the president to evaluate key milestones achieved so far and review implementation of ongoing reforms and strategize for his administration's second half. As part of the economic agenda, President Tinubu will consider measures to strengthen recent financial reforms. Despite his time away, the president will remain actively involved in governance and also maintain constant communication in decision making. His return to Nigeria is expected 2 weeks. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a sweeping constitution of Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited, board removing the chairman, Chief Pius Aikin Lerui, and Group Chief Executive Officer, Malam Melek Kolokari. President Tinubu removed all other board members appointed with Akin Yelure and Kari in November 2023. The new 11-man board has Engineer Bashir Bayo Ojulari as the group CEO and Amadou Musa Kida as non-executive chairman. Adedapo Shogun, who replaced Umaru Isa Ajia as the Chief Financial Officer last November, has been appointed to the new board by President Tinubu. 6 board members, non-executive directors, represent the country's geopolitical zones. They are Bello Rabiu, Northwest, Yusuf Usman, Northeast, and Babs Omotoa, a former managing director of the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, who represent North Central. President Tinubu appointed Austin Awuru as a non-executive director from South South, David Ige as a non-executive director from the Southwest, and Henry Obi as a non-executive director from the Southeast, among others. All the appointments are effective from today, April 2nd. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf has, on behalf of the Kano State government and good people of Kano, expressed deep condolence to the Emir of Kano, Malam Muhammad Sunusi II, and the Kano Emirate Council, and Chairman of APC Alhaji Abdullahi Abbas, and the family over passing of Rat Galadiman Kano Alhaji Abbas Sunusi. The late Galadiman Kano, who passed away at the age of 92 on Tuesday night in Kano, was a distinguished elder statesman and a pillar of Kano Emirate. The governor described the loss as a huge tragedy, not only to the emirate but to the state and the entire people of Kano, saying that the passing of Alhaji Abbas Nusi is a great loss to Kano state. He was a father to many and a custodian of rich tradition. The governor urged the people of Kano to remember the late Galadiman Kano in their prayers and to uphold the values of unity and service that he stood for. Thousands of people have converged at Opar Kudu Emir's Palace for the funeral prayer of Galadiman Kano and Senior Councillor Emeritus Alhaji Abbas Sunusi. The prayer led by the Chief Imam of Kano, Professor Muhammad Sani Zaharuddin, was attended by Emir of Kano, Khalifa Muhammad Sunusi II, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf, NNPP presidential candidate Senator Rabi Musa Konkoso, Secretary to the state government Alhaji Umar Farooq, traditional title holders across the state, and other Muslim Ummah. Commiserating with the family and entire people of the state, shortly after the prayer, the Emir described the days of as a great loss not only to the family but to the entire Muslim Ummah. Alhaji Abbas Sunusi died at early hours of today after a prolonged illness at the age of 92. He was survived by 40 children and many grandchildren and relatives, among whom are the Kano State APC chairman, Alhaji Abdullahi Abbas, Alhaji Wesu Abbas, and Alhaji Muawiyah Abbas, among others. Alhaji Abbas Sunusi was born in Vichy local government in the year 1933. He was the fifth among the 64 children of the late Emir Khalifa Muhammad Sunusi I. Kano State Commissioner of Police CP Ibrahim Adamubakori has applauded the officers for their resilience during the Salah festival in the state. He made the remarks during the commemoration of 2025 National Police Day, held at the Police Officers' Mess, Bompoy. Now the report. CP Ibrahim Adam Bakuri noted that such officers remained vigilant to ensure a peaceful Salah celebration. Kano State boasts the best police-community relations. He emphasized that such efforts are vital in enhancing community policing, which is essential for safeguarding lives and properties in the state. CP Bakuri reiterated the importance of strengthening the relationship and image of the police force among the public for improved policing in society.
Even before I came here, I said a word. I said Kano State Command has the best PCRC, community police in the whole Nigeria. On my assumption, even before I came, they were calling me before I report duty, introducing themselves, and on my arrival, they have been coming day and night, calling, and I didn't speak. This is our first police week. The president has approved 7th of April to be a day of police week. So we, the Nigerian police, because of their importance, we say we are going to start with you today, so that you listen to us, we listen to you, and see the way forward to secure the lives and property of the indigenous of Kano State.
He encouraged officers to engage in activities such as sanitation, medical outreach, and sensitization, all as part of the initiatives marking the 2025 National Police Day. He also urged the officers to be proactive in taking the necessary measures to reduce crime rate in their respective areas. Abdullahi Hassan reporting. The State Coordinator of National Human Rights Commission, NCRC, Kano Office, Shehu Abdullahi, has expressed his deepest condolences to the families of the victims of the tragic extrajudicial killings, where sustained innocent lives were lost in the hands of a local vigilante group in Oromi, Edo State. He made the statement during press briefing held at Press Center, Kano. Now the report. Malam Shehu Abdullahi condemned the brutal act, describing it as an atrocity that has deeply shaken the entire nation. He emphasized that this tragic incident has left the families of the deceased in a state of everlasting grief and sorrow, with the victims' untimely death raising serious concerns about the unchecked powers of vigilante groups.
However, in addition to ensuring accountability, we must also advocate for restorative justice approach, one that emphasizes healing, reconciliation, and restoration of peace within the affected community. So in this juncture, we are likely to outline some of the roles of government in the issue of restorative justice.
Abdullahi highlighted the importance of accountability and called for a thorough investigation into the incident. He stressed that such violation of human rights cannot be tolerated, and those responsible for the heinous act must be brought to justice. He also urged the authorities to strengthen legal frameworks to prevent similar occurrences in the future and to ensure the safety and protection of all citizens, regardless of their circumstances. Abdullahi Hassan reporting. Kano State Governor Alhaji Abubakar Yusuf has been extolled for his instrumental leadership and proactive measures in maintaining peace and order within the state. The Northern Youth Assembly, alongside the Inter-Tribe Community Support Forum, made the disclosure at a joint press conference over fake news on Oromi killings held at NUJ State Council. In their separate remarks, the chairman, Northern Youth Assembly, Comrade Suleiman Idris, and coordinator Inter-Tribe Community Support Forum, Michael, said they convened the briefing to address the growing concern surrounding the tragic incident in Oromi, Edo State, which led to the loss of 16 sons of Kano State while they were traveling home to celebrate the Salah festival, making the end of Ramadan. They applauded Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf for his efforts in ensuring that there have been no recorded instances of reprisal attacks following the incident, saying his prompt response to the situation is a clear demonstration of his commitment to the welfare and safety of the people of Kano. They used the medium to extend their heartfelt condolence to the bereaved families of those who lost their loved ones in this unfortunate incident, saying their thoughts are with them during this difficult time. That's the news. Before we go, a recap of the headlines. You heard that President Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu jet out to France for a working visit. You also heard that Kano State Governor Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf have been commended for his effort in maintaining peace and order in the state. And Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf have condoled Kano Emir and APC chairman over the demise of Galadiman Kano. That's the news. On behalf of our duty editor, Rabi Abdullahi Baturi, as the entire production crew, saying good night.